Ever wondered how a creature smaller than your finger can take down prey twice its size? Welcome to the world of the mantis, an insect that may seem small and insignificant, but packs an incredible punch. These remarkable creatures are known for their superb hunting abilities, often taking down prey that's much larger than themselves. There's so much more to the mantis than meets the eye. Their size varies from a tiny 1 inch to a substantial 6 inches, but don't be fooled by their stature. Each mantis, regardless of its size, is a formidable predator. There are over 2,400 species scattered across the globe, each with its unique characteristics and abilities. From the lush rainforests of South America to the arid deserts of Africa, mantises have adapted to thrive in a multitude of environments, demonstrating their remarkable resilience and versatility. Stay tuned to uncover the secret life of these fascinating creatures. Mantises, though small, pack a punch like no other. Now let's delve into the fascinating world of these mini beasts, starting with their hunting techniques. Mantises are real-life ninjas of the insect world. They're ambush predators, preferring to stay still and wait for their prey to come to them rather than giving chase. When an unsuspecting insect gets too close, the mantis strikes with lightning speed, its sharp forelegs snatching the prey in a fraction of a second. But their hunting prowess doesn't end there. Mantises are also equipped with an impressive agility that enables them to perform acrobatic feats. They can rotate their heads nearly 180 degrees, giving them a broad field of vision to spot potential meals. Plus, their long, slender bodies allow them to move with grace and precision, whether they're navigating through dense foliage or leaping from leaf to leaf. Now, let's talk about the mantis's ability to camouflage. To the untrained eye, a mantis might just seem like another leaf or twig. This is no accident. Their bodies are designed to blend into their surroundings, providing them with the ultimate disguise. Whether it's a green mantis hiding among leaves or a brown mantis camouflaged against tree bark, these insects are masters of stealth. And finally, let's take a closer look at the mantis's unique physical features. Their triangular heads, large compound eyes, and elongated bodies make them easily recognizable. These features aren't just for show, though. The large compound eyes offer a wide field of vision, making it easier for the mantis to spot its prey. Their triangular heads, on the other hand, house sharp mandibles that can deliver a deadly bite. Indeed, the mantis is a master of disguise and a formidable predator. With their stealthy hunting techniques, exceptional agility, and striking physical features, mantises truly are the mightiest of mini beasts. Mating in the mantis world is a dangerous game, especially for the males. In this world, love is not just about finding a partner, but also about surviving the encounter. Indeed, the mantis's unusual mating rituals are a spectacle to behold, with an edge of danger that would make even the bravest of us shudder. During mating season, the male mantis, driven by instinct, sets out on a perilous journey to find a mate. He is attracted by the female's pheromones, chemical signals that beckon him like a siren's song. Once he finds her, the courtship begins. The male dances around the female, waving his antennae and legs in a mesmerizing display. It is a dance of life and death, a dance where the stakes couldn't be higher. But why, you might ask? Well, the answer lies in the notorious practice of sexual cannibalism. Yes, you heard it right, cannibalism. This is where the story takes a macabre twist. During or after mating, the female mantis, in a gruesome display of nature's ruthlessness, often devours the male. Some say it's a cruel twist of fate. Others argue it's a sacrifice for the good of the next generation. You see, the nutrients from the male's body provide a nourishing meal, ensuring the female has the energy to lay a healthy clutch of eggs. And just as life is a cycle, so is the life of a mantis. From these eggs, tiny mantis nymphs emerge, looking like miniature versions of their parents. They shed their skin several times, growing larger with each molt until they reach adulthood, ready to carry on the cycle of life, and yes, the cycle of love and danger. So the next time you see a male mantis, tip your hat to him. He's not just a bug, but a brave adventurer, a dancer on the edge of life and death, a lover and a fighter. Remember, the life of a male mantis is not just about finding a mate, but also about surviving the encounter. Mantises have not only fascinated scientists, but have also inspired various myths and folklore around the world. realm of mythology, these intriguing insects have been assigned various supernatural powers. Let's start our journey in Africa, where mantises hold a prominent place in the folklore of the Sand People. They believe the mantis has divine powers, seeing it as a symbol of God. They narrate tales of the mantis bestowing life and delivering fire to humans, painting it as a creature of creation and transformation. As we journey eastward to Asia, we find the mantis assuming a different role. In Chinese culture, the mantis is a symbol of courage and fearlessness. It's admired for its precise and swift movements, embodying the principles of martial arts. So much so that a whole style of kung fu, the praying mantis kung fu, was inspired by the mantis's unique hunting techniques. The mantis is not just confined to ancient myths and martial arts. It has found its way into modern popular culture, featuring in movies and literature. The character of Master Mantis in the animated movie Kung Fu Panda is a nod to the mantis's cultural significance in China. And who can forget the classic science fiction novel, The Mantis, where the insect is portrayed as an alien species. But it's not all reverence and admiration. In some cultures, the mantis is seen as a harbinger of death. In France, for instance, it's believed that if a mantis stares at you, death is near. This association with death might seem grim, but it's a testament to the mantis's powerful presence in our collective consciousness. These are just a few instances of how mantises have been perceived across cultures and time. They're seen as divine, courageous, and even ominous, reflecting our fascination with these unique creatures. Whether a symbol of fear or reverence, the mantis continues to captivate our imagination. Sadly, like many other creatures, mantises face threats to their survival. The world around us is constantly changing and not always for the better. Mantises, with their alien-like appearance and fascinating behaviors, are no exception to the impact of these changes. Let's delve into the challenges these fascinating creatures face. One of the primary threats to mantises is habitat loss. As we continue to expand our cities and agricultural land, we're shrinking the natural habitats where mantises thrive. This not only decreases their population, but also limits their ability to find food, mate, and lay eggs, impacting their life cycle. Another major concern is the widespread use of pesticides. These chemicals, used to protect crops and gardens from harmful insects, do not discriminate between the bugs they kill. This means that mantises, though beneficial predators in the insect world, often become unintended victims of our efforts to protect our plants. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are conservation efforts underway to protect mantises and their habitats. Many of these initiatives focus on sustainable farming practices and the reduction of pesticide use. By promoting natural pest control methods like encouraging the presence of mantises, we can help maintain a balanced ecosystem. In some areas, mantis species are protected under law, prohibiting their capture or killing. Conservationists are also working on captive breeding programs for some of the more endangered mantis species, hoping to bolster their populations and eventually reintroduce them into the wild. Education plays a crucial role in mantis conservation as well. By spreading awareness about the importance of these creatures and the threats they face, we can encourage more people to take action. After all, understanding is the first step towards change. As we continue to learn and grow, let's not forget about the smaller creatures who share our world. They might not be as noticeable as the larger animals, but they're just as important. Remember, every creature, no matter how small, plays a vital role in our ecosystem. So the next time you see a mantis, remember, there's more to this tiny creature than meets the eye. Be it their impressive hunting prowess, with lightning-fast strikes that make them formidable predators, or their unusual mating rituals that can sometimes end in a deadly twist for the male. Don't forget about the cultural significance of these creatures either. In many cultures around the world, mantises are seen as symbols of patience, quiet contemplation, and even mystical powers. It's easy to understand why when you see them in action. But it's not all smooth sailing for these fascinating insects. They face serious threats from habitat destruction to pesticide exposure. It's our responsibility to help ensure their survival, so future generations can continue to marvel at their unique behaviors and attributes. So, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.